Speaker, this government spending has put this province in a tight spot. Of course, many provinces are in a tight spot, although so far not as tight as us. But this government refuses to get a handle on spending. They have spent billions outside the budget process, something that in other provinces you still have to bring to the House for debate. It's no wonder that Nova Scotians are telling us they can't trust this government with their hard-earned money with the way they're handling it. Will the minister respect Nova Scotians and commit to bringing all government spending to the floor of the House for debate?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Health and Wellness.
Thank you, Speaker. So I think there is a big difference in terms of what's happening in Nova Scotia, and something that we can be proud of. We have the lowest surgical wait list since 2015. We have only province in the country that has a province-wide care coordination centre, saving hundreds of thousands of beds across. We have lowered wait times in our emergency rooms. We've lowered them in terms of ambulance response times. 94% of people are attached to the primary care provider. The satisfaction survey at Nova Scotia Health shows that over 80% of staff are pleased with their employer and with the work environment that they're working in. OPOR is being implemented in this province. It's been kicked down the road for 10 years by previous governments, and we got it done. And
I recognize the Honourable Member for Halifax Citadel, Sable Island.
Madam Speaker, my question is, if everyone, ministers, the Premier, everyone, is ready to stand behind the results and the outcomes, then what is the big deal about bringing the spending to the floor of the House? Why are we not being clear with Nova Scotians? I really can't understand it. There are big decisions to be made as Nova Scotia faces leaner years ahead. But with this budget, this government has made it clear they're not very good at making big decisions. The budget process, in a word, has been chaos. Ministers can't answer simple questions. The government released conflicting information about cuts. And the impact of the cruel cuts is falling on those who can't afford it. Will the minister rebuild trust with Nova Scotians and table a transparent and accountable plan that engages Nova Scotians in a budget process?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Finance.
Madam Speaker, we are following the process that's been in place since 2010. We will continue to follow that process. All of the spending that we do is presented to the legislature. Madam Speaker, no apologies about that. We will do that. We will continue to do that. Madam Speaker, and when we can do more, we will do more. The reality is that I don't know what to think of the opposition. They say spend more, they say spend less. They say spend less, but spend more on this program, spend more on that program. Madam Speaker, they're all over the map. We will continue to do more when we can do more.